Well, welcome back. Master cylinder, I've got it all stripped down, apart from the last sort of plunger that's in it, down the bottom one. I'm not really sure how to get that out. I'm just waiting for a repair kit, so I'm just seeing what seals are on it before I start poking it around too much. There's a lot of rust in it. I don't know if you can see it, see the colour there? That's pretty much what come out of it all the time. So the actual bore and the actual master cylinder seems okay, and the rest is all cleaned up okay. So I'll just wait to see what I'm worried about is these rubbers here for the cylinder that goes on top, or the reservoir. I'm not sure if they come in the kit or not before I start poking them out, so I'll put that on hold at the moment and start something else. Right, the pedal box is in. Just sneaky one, go through this way here. They're in. It's 100% better. It's not ideal, but it's about the best I can get it. The clutch lever, obviously over there. My foot does actually touch the, I don't know what you call that bit in the middle bit. Well, it does touch that slightly, but there is a gap now between the brake and the accelerator. I don't know if you see it or not. So when I sort of accelerate, I'm not braking at the same time. So we'll give it a go at that. I think it's not much else I can do really, because there's not a great deal of room in there. So apart from changing the whole thing over and put floor mounted pedals, which I don't really want to get involved in. The other thing I had to change also at the top here, it's only rough at the moment, I've got to paint it all up at the moment, is a throttle stop. I don't know if you can see it working, that is wide open, so I can actually stamp the throttle right down to the floor, not worry about breaking the cable. And the next thing I'm doing, pick it around this way, is radiator. I've got an alley one there, which actually come out of Robin, so that one's going to go in this. I think it's got about 3 or 4 cores. This one I think is about half of one. Size is so too thin. But the plan is, the good news is it had antifreeze in it, so I think it's not as bad as what they seem. What I'll try and do is, when I get the radiator out, I'm going to take the fan off and see if I can get the alley one mounted in there nicely. And I have an electric fan at the front. That's ever so tight, I don't know if you can see how tight it is there. And all the radiator all moves about. It's not secured in properly down there, look. I noticed down the bottom there's a couple of bits of rubber that's bunged in there. So, best thing to do, just let that drain. I can let it drain slowly. I don't really want it all over the garage floor at the moment. So if it takes all night, it takes all night. But it is draining through nicely now. Take the cap off. So, yes, the radiator does seem alright. I don't see any leaks or anything, but it's so narrow. Look how narrow it is. Well, I did have one in my motorhome there. I had an old Tablet Express. That had a very thin radiator, but that was good as gold. So anyway, I want to take this out because it's not secured in anywhere. You can see that. These brackets here are not very good, so I want to make some nice brackets up, and I'm hoping I can get the other one in. Not sure if it will or not. I've offed it up a couple of times. What I might have to do is these brackets on the side, I might have to cut these off and get them re-welded back a little bit, give me a bit more clearance. These brackets here have been welded on for electric fan, but whoever done it last time forgot to put some nuts in there, so you can't bolt anything to it anyway. I know this one did have electric fan on it, because I see that they actually had the holes through the radiator, or through the mesh bit. So that's pretty much where we are at the moment. I'll put this back in here like that. The only reason I put that in there really was I was going to use a cutting disc and just cut these off. But I should probably wait until I get a electric fan. So just by eye, I think it might go in there. It'd be nice if it does. So I can get rid of that fan and make it mount nicely. I don't worry too much about it at the moment, because I've got to take the engine out now, because the oil leak I've got around the sump gasket. So that's pretty much at the moment. So I just let that do its own thing for a while, and I might go in there and I think. Here's all. Might take the rocker box off. Yeah, I think I will actually get some paint that one up. So that's all nice and done. I've cleaned up behind the servo. It's all clean and that's all working nicely. The other thing I have noticed here, I've got to get some heat-proof tape or sleeving to go over the brake pipes. They're right above the exhaust manifold, which I think there's something on that one, but not on these two. It's crazy. Maybe anyway, I should put that on there. That's about it at the moment, so I'll just wait for that to dry and then I'll go and have a cup of tea. Well, thanks for coming back. I'll see you later. Bye now.